tal, gente? Nosotros somos Tarjedic y estamos ahora mismo con el vocalista de la banda Nunslaughter, quien está dando una presentación el día de mañana sábado que estará totalmente brutal. Así que vamos a comenzar con la entrevista. Don.
Yes. Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing great.
Doing great. You just spent yesterday, right? Here in Peru.
Just got in last night. Had some a lot of beer.
A lot of
Actually,
beer.
maybe a little too much. And yeah, fantastic.
How's it going so far?
Wonderful. This is my kind of weather. It's nice and
Yeah.
hot, sunny,
You like the weather, you like the alcohol, you like the time, everything is perfect
and
so far.
the ladies.
The ladies did it, right? Okay, that's good.
Lot to look at. Yeah.
Alright, so Don, you're the only original member of the band, I see, right? The beginning adventures in the 80s.
Correct. Yeah. Last original member.
Wow. So you have stayed in the race for many years, you know, spooking those sick thoughts which you insist on continuing to describe the sleep of the dead. So, in your own words, what does the Nunslaughter mean to you?
Well, at this point, it's been virtually most of my life I've been involved in Nunslaughter. Doing the band is a good artistic outlet for myself, and I'm sure the other guys would agree. We like to tell stories of Satan and death and hell, and put music behind it, and that's pretty much what Nunslaughter is all
So this
about.
is how you define your music. Devil metal.
Devil metal, yeah. Jim Sadis came up with that term. Actually, I think he came up with it before he was even officially in the band. I think sometime in the early 90s. He sent me something that he wrote Nunslaughter out and put devil metal on. I thought that was really good. And but yeah, even though I personally consider ourselves death metal, but over the years that term has changed because the bands have changed. Things have been added and subtracted to what people call death metal. I think we do more of an original form of death metal.
Your own style.
Yeah, very much an early American style of death metal, but devil metal was cool too.
Yeah. All right, so I see that this is like a very key, very important moment in your career. And according to our staff, Tarjedic, your latest production called Red is the Color of the Living Death, right? Has a veracity that knows how you hold it. You really feel this aggressivity and this aggression in your record. And you know, everything frequently on the record alludes to bestiality understood as a symbol of basic human instinct. And do you know how many people have told me that? They feel the same, and they really love the
awesome.
record, and you know, which is no small thing. And so tell me, how do you manage to maintain that kind of level?
Well, I think the addition of Tormentor, the guitar player, added a lot for us to the band. Not only because his playing style, but he also is a very good songwriter, and he has a lot of the same instincts that Nunslaughter grew up with, which was a very punk-oriented song construction, and then of course he owns his own recording studio that he knows how to run everything very well. So he put a little more effort into making that record, Res Color and Death, sound the way that it sounds, really aggressive. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, and well, so you were saying that this is your first time here in Peru, right?
First time in Peru.
But you have been here before, well, in South America before, right?
Correct, yeah.
Yes. Regarding your concert here in our country for the first time, you will share the stage with some old and new representatives of the genre, such as Massacre, which is a band coming from Chile, and Peruvian bands also, such as Rito Profanatorio, Cosmosis, and Lima. Okay, these are the local bands that are playing with you tomorrow night. And tell me, what is your opinion about South American street metal? Do you have any new bands that are on your radar right now?
nothing new, and it's my fault. I haven't looked up to hear what the local bands are what they sound like. I'll hear them at the show, but
kind of a surprise for you, maybe as well, right?
yeah, to hear what they're doing. But South American, I mean, back in the '80s, the place to go was Brazilian death metal and Concierto Records. So everything from Mutilator, Sex Trash, Sarcophago, some Jacko, Atomic Compressor, yeah, all that. That was the definition for me of South American death metal.
Right, so, this aggression and, mortality in their songs, raps, they have a very raw sound at the beginning, right? That's very much what maybe inspired you?
I don't know necessarily if it was inspired, but it definitely drew from it.
I see.
The aggression that they had, and of course, those bands all mostly sung about Satan and hell and the devil, and
It's very much a connection, yes.
Yeah.
With the lyrics and so on, right?
Yeah.
All right, good. I see that you have the band has earned or has appeared in the pages of Guinness World Record.
We are? I don't know, maybe. That'd be great.
That'd be great also because of the sound, the aggression, everything. But you as a demon from the underground, as an underground band, you know that the unconditional support of a fan from the other side of the world is worth much more than that. And absolutely right. So I say this because I see that you have especially not lost the passion that drives you to behave just like another fan, and you have even made space in your own projects for many bands that are struggling to make a name for themselves. I think that there are a lot of collaborations, a lot of splits with other bands and so on. And I also I think that you have worked with a Peruvian band called Black. I don't know if you remember about it.
Sure.
Can you tell me a little bit about your work with them?
Well, it wasn't. That split wasn't brought up by me. It was the label that asked us, do you want to do a split with this band? And I checked them out online, and I said, yeah, it sounds great. So I didn't really correspond that much with the band at all. It was more just the label. Yeah, but correct. Yeah, I think it's bands' responsibility, other bands' responsibilities to, depending on where they're at with their career, to shine a light on other bands that might not be as popular or as well known. And we've done splits with many bands. Unfortunately, some of them end up breaking up right after the record comes out. But you never know. You got to give it a shot. So, and we also have done splits with noise bands, grind bands, obviously death metal bands. So I think it's a good idea, and I wish that other bands in death metal or in that genre would try to do more splits with bands maybe that aren't as popular.
So you're open to having more projects, more collaboration, more splits in the years to come, maybe?
Absolutely, yeah. There's a couple of bands that I'm still looking to do splits with. I've been asking them for over 20 years. Maybe eventually they'll give me a song or two to.
Maybe you will meet some other bands more. Maybe you can work with them and have some space.
Absolutely, yeah. I think it's a great idea because for me, back in the '80s, not having very much money to just you had to buy it. You couldn't listen to it online or anything. So buying compilation LPs or cassettes with 6, 8, 10, 12 bands on it, and you can hear what they sounded like. And then if you like that band, you can go and find their record or their demo or something along those lines.
So a lot of time back there.
Yeah.
But now I think it's really easier, right?
It's a lot easier now, yeah. And it's both good and bad because I think that sometimes because it's so easily disposable, you didn't pay anything for it. You can listen to it on YouTube. And if you get 30 seconds into it, you can skip it. But the rest of the album might be awesome, but you don't get to it because you didn't invest any money. Back when I was buying records, my $8, that was the only record I could afford that week. And, so you'd have to listen to it 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and all of a sudden, sometimes it never caught me. A lot of times on the second or third listen, you're like, hey, this is really good, so.
We will continue having a good time here because you're staying here for a couple of days more, right?
A couple of days, yeah. We're fortunate that Jose brought us in a day early, 2 days early, really, to get acclimated and to adjust to being down here. Mm-hmm. And then, we leave on Monday. So we play on Saturday, we leave on Monday. So this is like a really nice time to come here for us. We're not under a whole lot of pressure. Like immediately, as soon as you land, you go to play the show and then fly home.
Well, this has been a really enriching experience, and please, can you invite all of the metal fans in South America for the next concerts that are coming up?
We're playing on Saturday. I'm sure. What's the name of the club that we're playing?
We're playing Teatro Cantado, right? Yeah, Teatro Cantado Theater.
Cantado Theater. So that's on Saturday, and then we're only doing a one-off down here in Peru and South America. Then we're heading home, and then I think our next show is going to be in Milwaukee Metal Fest. In the States, back in the States.
Are you any plans of having maybe a tour, throughout South America, Latin America, maybe in the future?
Yeah, I'm looking at early 2025. I'm working with a few different promoters right now to do a proper, if not just South America, Central and South America. There's quite a few countries that we haven't been to yet. And I'd like to Honduras, Ecuador, Panama, even Guatemala if we can, and then go into South America.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, it would be awesome. Yes, to get a very big tour.
Spread the metal, man.
Spread the metal.
Yeah.
Spread the metal music.
Absolutely.
Thank you, man. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.
See you in the venue.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
That's all, guys.